Facing a cancer diagnosis can be frightening for anyone. So imagine what goes through the mind of an 11-year-old child who, as a result of her diagnosis, is plucked from all the things that give her security in life: her home, her school, her friends, her family, and having to undergo treatment a world away from her island home. Natasha Guerrero Perez faced her situation with awe-inspiring courage. Her mother, Jenny, describes her as a private person who did not want to be the center of attention. Natasha instead expressed her feelings about her experience through her writings. One of the most poignant pieces she wrote, featured in the book Let Go and Let God, is an essay appropriately titled True Hardship and Great Accomplishment. In this piece, she articulates her experience, sounding like a wise old woman. It's hard to believe these are actually the words of a 12-year-old girl.
My name is Natasha Guerrero Perez. I am 12 years old and I have cancer. This is my story. It all started when my left knee began to ache. My mom and I thought it was part of the usual growing pains. After 2 weeks, we went to see a bone specialist. He took an x-ray of my knee. The bone specialist said that there was a bone irritation located on my left femur. He added that I needed to undergo an MRI test, but it happened that the MRI in Guam had missing parts. So in February 2002, we went off island to California to seek medical attention. The doctor in California, like the bone specialist in Guam, recommended that I take the MRI test. With the MRI results, doctors became almost 100% sure that I had cancer. They said that I would need chemotherapy and surgery. The problem was that very few surgeons could do the special type of bone reconstruction that I badly needed. One of them could be found in Ann Arbor Hospital, Michigan. She is a lady surgeon. Her name is Dr. Sybil Bierman. Ann Arbor Hospital is near the residence of my mom's sister, my auntie Renee. So later that day, we flew to Michigan. The funny thing was, a few weeks before Dr. Bierman knew about my situation, she wondered why, of all places, she found herself in Michigan. She made me think and say to myself, maybe God knows this is going to happen, and God set it up this way so it would be easier for me and that I would have a family close by.
In all of Natasha's writings, you never get the sense that she feels sorry for herself or is seeking pity. On the contrary, just like the work of a polished journalist, you feel that her writings are meant to inform and educate people. She wrote of her operations, her chemotherapy, her doctor's orders, her physical therapy, and her recovery. And even on days when she felt at her worst, she did not hesitate to put pen to paper to write about what she was feeling. She even wrote of her progress.
I was in excruciating pain. Since my leg was in a brace and my chest was in great pain, it was very difficult for me to move. I was in the hospital for 1 month. Now I can walk, but I am limping a little and I have a hard time breathing. And I can't go up a flight of stairs unless it is one step at a time. I think I don't do better because I am too lazy to build up my muscles.
And at times when you would have expected her to give up or lose hope, instead, she pressed forth.
Today was great until I found out I have to get another surgery for both of my lungs. They said I should be okay, but I am very sad. I am praying that I will be okay. My mom will be writing my entries for the next several days.
Natasha was one who always looked on the bright side of things and developed an affection for the places traveled to receive cancer treatment. Though these places became her temporary home, Guam was still where her heart was. She writes about her ideal world in Let Go and Let God.
In my dream, all my friends and all my family lived within close range to where I lived. Everyone that mattered to me was close by.
Like Natasha Perez, Edward M. Calvo traveled to the mainland in the summer of 2004 to receive treatment for his cancer. Though he was fortunate enough to be surrounded by his closest family and friends during his final weeks, he still longed to return to his island home. His parting words to his mother express his love for Guam. His daughter-in-law, Natalie, describes this moment.
And she leaned over to him and he told her Guam is good. Because we know that he really ached to be home. He really loved Guam. He was proud to be from Guam. He was proud to be a part of Guam. And his last words to her were, Guam is good.
This simple sentence is what motivated Edward Calvo's family to carry on his legacy and profound love for Guam through the works of the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation, which was established in his memory shortly after his death. The foundation provides financial grants to cancer patients in our local community to help ease their burdens and improve their quality of life. Having provided nearly 250 grants to people in our community since 2004, the foundation aims to provide comfort to families, especially those who have to leave home to receive treatment. Grants are available to any local resident who is facing a cancer diagnosis.
If anyone is interested in applying for a grant, they can call our office and we can get the application to them, or they can come down and visit us. And we do give out an annual grant. Once you fill out the application and you have a copy of your ID and a doctor's diagnosis of cancer.
A portion of the proceeds from the sale of Let Go and Let God will benefit the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation, two fitting tributes for two people who treasured their home on Guam.